You are on the Burt Show.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. We are here to advise.
Well, I need a lot of advice because I'm in a really tough spot.
Bring it, sister.
Well, okay, so years ago, my grandparents set up a college fund for me, which was amazing. And I haven't been very good with my budget for school.
Mm-hmm.
And the first payment for my senior year just arrived, and I don't have the money, basically.
All right, hold up.
Wait a minute.
All right, so how much money did your grandparents hook you up with?
They hooked me up for all 4 years of college. So
In theory.
I think like basically it was almost $90,000.
Whoa. So, and you're about to go into your senior year?
Yes.
Okay.
And in a banking error, obviously, has left your account empty.
Yeah, and I've just been avoiding it. Like, I knew that the bill was coming, and I'm short by almost $10,000 for the first semester, and that would leave me with no money for the second semester.
Well, it's time to hop on the pole.
Have you gone to the financial aid office?
I did. I've gone to the financial aid office, and I've applied for scholarships, but it's just they've all been taken up. And I don't have anything, and I don't know what I should do. I'm freaking out. I don't know if I should tell my parents. It's the last weekend I'm spending with my parents before I go back to school, but I don't have money for school. And this was, I just wasn't very good with my budget.
Well, yeah. Can I ask,
Just,
do you have any idea where the money went? Like, what did you spend it on?
Yeah, I mean, I might have. I also included that budget, like, for school clothes and stuff like that, and I just assumed, like my college break money, I factored into there, and, like, I probably maybe should have not done that.
Uh-huh.
Right.
It's $10,000 we're talking about here.
Like,
so
where did you go on spring break? Bora Bora?
No, I mean, I took a trip to Europe.
To Europe?
So, but like,
Got
she's 10,000 short
Yeah.
for this semester. Then do you have to have another 10,000 for next semester or more?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
2 years
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
And
Well, 2 semesters.
Oh,
1 year, 2
okay.
semesters.
So you're $20,000 short.
Well,
Yeah, and I mean, like, the Europe thing, I thought that was part of my education, and that's how I justified
Yeah, well, that's
that.
why you got to tell your parents then. You'll be fine.
do you know what a big part of growing up is?
I think I'm experiencing my first lesson.
Yes. It's taking responsibility and accountability. You have to come clean to your parents, and you have to borrow the money from them and pay every penny back.
If they even have it.
Yeah, if they had a fund set up, they might not have an extra 20 grand lying around.
You have a car you can sell or something?
Not everybody rolls like Jim Klingshirn, Kristen.
Jim Klingshirn doesn't have that money either after a liver transplant. Trust me.
Make it rain, Jimmy.
I'm just really stressed, and I just don't know. I mean, I don't want to go to my parents, but I almost don't have a. I don't know if I should just tell them, or maybe I don't go to school. Like, maybe I just take a year off and
That's the right answer.
No, I did that. I took a semester off and didn't tell my parents, and that was the worst decision I ever made.
I'm still taking a semester off.
Yep, I'm currently on my gap year.
Yeah, I'm just traveling a little bit right now.
Gap year 20.
You don't have a choice. I mean, you don't want to just keep building these lies. They're going to
Yeah.
find out one way or the other. Although we have had Burt Show listeners on that have tried this before that haven't been in school for a year. Inevitably, you have to come clean to your parents. So you want to tell them now. You want to tell them when it's worse in a year, but you're gonna have to tell them.
oh my God, I have such a pit in my stomach. I can't even tell you. Like, I feel like I'm going to throw up.
And it's going to get worse if you wait. Like, if you wait after school starts and then you tell them, it's going to be 10 times worse. You have to come clean.
And the
Like, you screwed up, own your mistake, tell them. Maybe they do have a savings account that they could give you the money, you can pay them back, or you sit out for a semester and you just have to save the money yourself.
stripping is out of the question. Yes.
Yeah, Yeah.
Just
Do
brainstorming.
you want to give her dad a heart attack?
Just brainstorming. I wouldn't go that route either. Yeah, I think Kristen's right in all seriousness. You can't do anything about this except have the hard talk with your folks. Man, this one's going to suck.
Yes, it is, and it does suck.
What about going to your grandparents who set up the fund instead of your parents?
I've lost one grandparent from each set.
Uh-huh.
And I feel even more worse around them.
Well, maybe you should. Yeah.
You know what? How about my theory? Using my theory here.
And that is? Oh, no, don't do that.
There you go.
Yeah.
No.
I need $100,000.
No.
He's going to go somewhere else.
Yeah, she's pregnant with triplets. And it could be here's what you do is you go to your parents and you go, look, there's something I really got to talk to you guys about.
Don't do it.
All right? And you sit them down and you tell them that you are pregnant with triplets and it could be one of 9 different guys. And they are besides themselves. What? What have you done? And then you go, no, I just need $20,000 for school. And they're like, oh, what a relief. We thought you were pregnant, because they mentally have embraced the idea of you being pregnant. This is easy. Trust me on this one.
Actually, I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah, go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Do it up.
Or not. You're just going to have to tell them. I mean, straight up. I mean, you're just going to have to bite the bullet and tell them, period. That's it.
And now the responsible thing to do also is you're obligated to call us back and tell us how it went.
Of course. And they're going to be hugely disappointed, but I actually think this speaks volumes of your character if you just own up to your mistake and you come clean.
I know, but I feel like I'm going to die. Like, I'm seriously so stressed about this.
What's the worst thing that's going to happen if you tell them?
They'll never speak to her again.
That's not true.
It's possible.
No, it's not true.
They could say, get out of our lives.
No.
Her dad has a heart attack, passes away.
Yep, he dies right on the spot, drops dead.
Maybe both of them have a heart attack, and she loses both of her
God.
parents.
You know what?
What are you doing to this poor girl? Why are you doing
I
it?
know.
Could even be worse. What if? Is there any chance that they're close to divorce?
Oh my God.
Like, what if this is what puts them over the edge and they split up forever and it's all your fault?
It's too much stress
I
for her.
think now I'm going to have a heart attack.
you need
It's
to
not our
stop.
fault. It's Kristen's fault. She's the one who's like, what's the worst thing that can happen?
You can't have a heart attack because you don't have the money for medical bills.
And clearly you don't have a heart.
All right, we're just kidding. Can you? Can we check back with you on Monday after your parents say they don't want to talk to you anymore?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good luck. Just be honest with them at this point and just say how irresponsible you've been, and you got to throw yourself on your own sword here. That's all.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Godspeed. I hope your parents don't get divorced or die.
Or you can work on that thigh gap and hop on the pole.
Will you stop? What is wrong with you?
I think our work is done here.
No bad ideas.
Hashtag yes all women.
The Burt Show.
Morning.
Morning. How are you today?
I'm okay.
All right. The last time we talked to Kim here, we advised you go ahead, talk to your parents about the money that you blew, that your grandparents gave you for college. You told us you're about $20,000 short because you've been messing around with all that cash, and there was no way that you were going to be able to finish your last year. We said, just do the right thing. Instead of continuing this lie, go to your parents, talk to them, tell them what's up, and work at it as a family. You took that information, that advice, and did what with it?
Well, okay, first off, I have to say, I didn't blow it. I just spent it in other places.
Hey, okay.
Okay, and then second of all, I took the advice, and I talked to my parents, and I was very honest, and basically they said there was nothing they could do to help me.
So I have to know how this conversation went. And I know it was you were freaking out about having to come clean. You sit down, your mom and dad are sitting across from you. You tell them you blew this money. What was their initial reaction?
I mean, like, my dad, he was so, I don't know, just a little bit of a jerk about it because he just kind of chuckled, like I'm so stupid or something. And I'm like, I don't know. I just thought it was so rude.
I mean, I don't want to be rude or anything, but don't you think you kind of spent in a stupid way?
No, I mean, maybe they should have taught me how to budget a little bit more carefully. No, I mean it.
You're
You
not.
are not being serious right
You're
now.
100% jacking with us right now.
Come on now.
No, they should have, like, they never sat me down and it had a real serious talk about it. I mean, they said that here's your college fund, and
Kim.
it's for classes. What?
Kim,
I'm serious.
Kim, woman to woman. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Put your big girl panties on and own up to the fact you were stupid with your money. And it's not your parents' fault.
You blew it. It's not their fault.
And it's okay to own that mistake. And you owned it, and I give you props for that. You were honest with your parents, you owned it, and you took accountability. But you can't be mad at your dad for chuckling.
Well, I mean, yeah, I just thought it was a really, I'm freaking out, and it was a really unsupportive response.
Well, I mean, you're unbelievable. So you have this money from your grandparents that's supposed to be spent on college, and you're upset at your dad because he can't help you out financially now?
Well, I mean, yeah, but basically, so they listened, and I told them, and they, at the end, is like, it doesn't matter when you're honest with people because they said there was nothing they could do to help me anyway. And then I said, all right, well, then will you loan me the money, and I will pay you back. Over 3 years. No interest. Just the loan.
Oh, that's the offer you made him?
Wait, and you're coming from a place of leverage on that. Okay.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Hey, Kristen, I got a deal for you.
Yes, Jeff.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You give me $100 now.
Okay.
And I'll give you $5 back a month for the next 20 months.
All right, what's the interest?
You get to loan me money.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you thought because they should be there for you. Who knows? They probably don't even have the money right now to help you out.
That's a lot of money.
Well, that's what they said, but I know they have the money.
You don't know that? What do you know? You don't even know where your money is.
Okay, Kim, don't you think you should have came in a little more humble, a little more, I don't even know what the right word is to use, but a little less what you were?
I mean, I did. I was really, I calmed down a lot, and, I wanted to make up a big lie, and then, it's not like I dropped out and didn't go and then lied about it and whatever. But I was honest with them, and it was hard for me. And so, but now, they're not being honest with me, saying they don't have it, because my dad worked, for 1 million years, and they have a retirement account.
Yeah, so they should take that money that your dad worked 1 million years on and go ahead and save your irresponsible, bratty butt. And you're not, and clearly not even have any remorse whatsoever about.
I totally would. Yeah, I do a little. I do. I mean, I'm freaking out. That's why, it's not like I just have given up. I'm reflective about this.
Oh, my God. You're going to actually have to take care of yourself. You're not going to be able to go to your grandparents for money, your parents' money. You're going to have to figure out how to swim on your own. Wow.
Your parents are teaching you a pretty valuable lesson.
Well, yeah, so then my parents suggest that I go and take out a loan at a credit union. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, how am I supposed to do that?
Well, that's your future.
You get in the
it's
car.
Your future, own it.
Well, do you know, you can go, do you know how to go to the bank and ask?
Yeah, that's the thing. I have to go inside a bank to get a loan versus just, I can't even apply for one online with the bank that I've been with, for 1 million years.
Hey, can you hold on for 1 second for me? Cassie, grab a mic here real quick. Remember that conversation that we had a couple of days ago about millennials?
I just don't understand.
Why don't you go ahead?
You're about to graduate college. They should not allow you to have a degree.
She's not about to graduate because she's broke.
Oh, my God, girl.
Yeah, I'm trying to graduate, and maybe this is the most crucial year. It's not my fault. But
your situation sucks, but you were gifted tens of thousands of dollars. You know how many people would love to have their college career completely paid for? So you made a mistake. That sucks. It happens to everyone. But walk into the bank. Take this time to figure out how to be an adult.
She didn't even make a mistake. She made 2 years of mistakes.
That doesn't matter. The point is you have a potential solution. If I understand correctly, you have a potential solution because your parents suggested that you get a loan, right?
Yeah, then listen.
Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I understand this correctly. But you're annoyed because the credit union that you use requires you to actually go in and complete the paperwork physically in person.
Yeah, I have to go inside.
Then you have to.
Is she being serious?
Here we go. We're gonna have another heart-to-heart, woman to woman.
Grow up.
Hold on. So your dad laughed at you. and that hurt your feelings. Now is a time for you to prove yourself, not just to your parents, but to your own self, that you are a self-sufficient woman who can take care of herself. So today, you are going to get into your car, you're going to drive over to the credit union, and you are going to apply for this loan.
Kristen, in person?
In person, and you're going to take care of this, and then you're going to go back to your parents with the satisfaction and the gratification of knowing you took care of this on your own.
Hold on, Kristen. I have some questions about your plan.
Yes.
Okay. To get into the building, the revolving door, clockwise or counterclockwise?
Because her parents never taught her that.
Can I give her another option question besides doing everything that Kristen just said? Here's another option. You can just go shopping and go to Michael Kors today.
She doesn't have any money.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? Hey, while you're at the bank getting the loan, why don't you also ask them for a credit card?
Seriously, think about how good you're going to feel when you take care of this by yourself.
Well, help me out, Kristen. And then, okay, so when she gets into the office, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
And the teller says, "Can I help you?"
Mm-hmm.
What should she say?
I would like to apply for a loan.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and let you go. I think Kristen's advice is probably good.
Can we please follow up?
We have to.
Can we please follow up?
The bank is never going to give it to me.
You don't know that. You don't know what kind of offer. Do you even know what kind of loans are out there? Go to the bank.
Just go to the place and say. Okay.
They'll talk you through it.
All right, so you got a homework assignment. Drive yourself to the bank and talk to them about a loan, and then we will talk to you and find out how it all went, okay?
Yeah, but I can tell you they're not going to give it to me, and then I have to go back to my parents.
Yep.
And I think my parents just, honestly, they want me to beg. And, I mean...
You know what? I'm just thinking out loud, because there's no bad ideas right now, Kim. So I'm thinking out loud, what if you make to... Is the credit union you're going to, is that a bank you've used for a while?
Yeah, a million years.
Okay, a million years. Make them the same offer that you made your parents. You guys give me the money, and I'll give it back to you a little every month for 3 years, no interest.
And make sure that the credit union that you go to spells the word credit with a C and not a backwards K, okay?
It'll be called the credit cupboard.
All right, here, girl. I'm trying to create a room of comfort for you because I know you're frustrated, but you have to stand up for yourself and you have to take care of yourself. If not for yourself, but also just to prove to your parents you're a capable woman. Kim, are you a capable woman?
With a K. Are you capable with a capital K?
That's the credit union she
Yeah,
go to.
yeah, I will try. I guess I'll try it.
No, not I guess. Kim, you are a capable woman. You are going to that credit union today. You're going to get all the information you need, and you are going to get yourself into that final semester of school. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Capable. Kapibul. Capable.
All right, Godspeed. We'll talk to you again tomorrow, okay? Good luck.
You got this.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
That is my worst nightmare. What do I say about my kids? I've got just a couple of things to do as a parent. Is make sure my kids are gentlemen when they leave the house and make sure that they are capable. She has zero skills. None. Nada. Scary. Super scary.
What do you guys?
Maybe we should talk to her parents about what they did.
What do you guys think's going to happen?
She's not going anywhere.
She's going to go.
She's not going.
She is going. She's not going to get the loan because she doesn't have any collateral, and I don't know what they're going to do. But she's going to go, and she's going to learn something through this process.
She's going to go right to the drive-up window,
no.
and she's going to say, can we talk about a loan?
She's going to say into the little tube.
I need $10,000, please.
I didn't see the button loan on the ATM machine. I didn't say it anywhere.
She's going to go have to beg her parents. That's what she's going to have to do.
I love everything about this.
The Burt Show.
Good morning, Michelle. You were on The Burt Show.
Good morning, Bert. I would like to tell this spoiled brat to get a freaking job at Paper.
Man, we haven't even had her on yet. You're already on top of her.
Well, I've been listening to her for the past couple days. She needs to grow up and get a job.
Are you talking about our caller, or are you talking about Cassie?
Not Cassie.
Our social media director. Are you? How old are you, Michelle? Can I ask you that?
Yeah, I'm 45.
45. Okay, because I've received a whole bunch of tweets and messages on Facebook from like 20-year-olds that are super frustrated with her. Like, she's representing my generation. This is not what we're like.
She gives millennials a bad name.
She gives millennials a bad name. All right, here's what we're talking about. This is Kim on with us yesterday. The first time we had her on, She told us that she totally spent her college education money that was given to her by her grandparents, right?
Well, she has 1 year left, her senior year to go, $10,000 a semester. She doesn't have enough to finish her last year of college.
I just talked to my parents, and they said there was nothing they could do to help me. Like, my dad, he was a little bit of a jerk about it because he just kind of chuckled. Like I'm so stupid or something. And I'm like, maybe they should have taught me how to budget a little bit. And then I said, all right, well, just loan me the money, and I will pay you back, like, over 3 years. No interest. Then my parents suggest that I go and take out a loan at a credit union. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, how am I supposed to do that?
Do you know how to go to the bank and ask?
Yeah, that's the thing. I have to go inside a bank to get a loan. I mean, I can't even apply for one online with the bank that I've been with for a million years.
Didn't we joke that she might try to use the drive up?
Yes.
Go right to the window and go, hey, can you hook me up?
But I wanted to instill some confidence in her.
Are you making a deposit or withdraw? Withdraw, please, $15,000.
I wanted to instill some confidence in her because she at least did one thing right, and that was she owned up to her mistake. She did take accountability, and she told her parents because she wasn't even going to tell them. And now we're just taking this next step, and I'd be like, you're a grown woman. Mm-hmm. You got to put your big girl panties on. And if your parents are going to loan you the money, you got to figure this out.
Right. You got to be capable.
Yes.
You just got to somehow, some way be capable. So her homework assignment was go to a bank.
Go to a bank.
Just go to a bank.
Go. Not just drive to the bank, but actually walk inside the doors. Go inside the bank.
Put shoes on, and long pants.
Closed-toe shoes, probably, if you're asking for a loan.
Yeah.
Good morning, Kim. Hi.
Hey.
Hey, how was the bank?
Well, I went in person.
Right.
Good for you.
Okay.
Step one. I'm happy.
In person.
Cassie, that was out loud.
In person rather than what? Calling?
Well, like online or calling or finding an app or something.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
I went into the credit union where, my parent, like the family's been like a member or a client for like 100 years. And I was really patient, and the woman, the loan officer, said I just needed to fill out all the paperwork, and that there's two types of loans. There's the personal loan or the one with no collateral, the signature loan.
Okay.
And because I don't have any collateral, that means paying it back every month.
Okay.
So,
well, they all mean paying it back every month. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I guess. But I don't know. But so I did what I needed to do and gave her all the information and wrote a lot. And she said that it's probably going to be an issue because I don't have any credit.
Right.
Because...
Did you explain to her that you are a junior in college and you already have a whole bunch of credits?
Yeah. I told her the whole... Yeah, I was like... I told her everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
I took 18 credits one semester.
Okay, go ahead, Kim.
So, she was asking me how I'm going to pay the loan back because obviously I don't have a job. And I'm telling her my job is being a student.
I bet you didn't see that question coming.
I sure didn't.
No.
And she suggested I go back and I speak to my parents to see if they would co-sign. And that's where I'm at. And here's the deal. Like, the lady said she's going to call me back, and I need to be prepared to tell her if my parents will co-sign. And because they have had their accounts with the bank for a million years, they would use their account as collateral, basically.
Right.
So did you go to your parents? Did you take that next step?
I did, and they won't give me an answer because they asked me the same thing, how I'm going to pay the loan back.
That's a pesky question.
Well, did you consider getting a part-time job?
No, I didn't because my job is being a student right now. I never planned to be working through college.
But plans have changed. Hold on a second. Plans have changed.
Right.
Because you no longer have that $20,000 you need to finish out your final year. So we have to adjust, right? So how about you get a part-time job?
No, I just don't. I'm going to wait. I don't know. I just think it's malarkey, basically, because basically my parents won't tell me if they will co-sign on this, because they just said, well, let's see what the lady says when she calls back from the bank, and I'm losing sleep.
Okay,
No
but let's play out both of these scenarios, Kim, because we can all be proactive at this, mainly you. Okay, and proactive means like engaging in a forward process in order to move everything along. So it's also an acne treatment. So here's the thing. If the lady from the bank calls you and says you've been approved for a signature loan and we're going to give you the money, next month around this time, you're going to have to pay them back. If the lady from the bank calls and says you've been approved for a loan but your parents need to co-sign, next time this month, you're going to have to pay them back. Right? Like you're going to have to make a payment on that loan, regardless of which road you travel down now today.
I just don't know why they can't wait until after college.
The bank?
That I can start paying it back.
Well,
Yes,
have you asked the bank that? Because sometimes they're nice like that.
No, I did not, but I will when she calls me back.
Okay, good.
Kim,
Please do.
there are plenty of people that work while they're going to college. They do both successfully.
Did you do that, Bert?
I did.
I did that.
I dropped out.
Did you do that,
But
Jeff?
it had nothing to do with me working.
Yeah, I had two jobs. I had a regular job and like a work-study financial aid job. I worked in the
I
You could get a job for the school. I worked in the registrar's office, Alphabet. Maybe the cafeteria is hiring.
That's embarrassing.
I had.
Hold on, here's Josh. That's embarrassing. Yeah, you don't want to be. I'd rather be broken,
Lord,
not
I'm starting to
embarrassed.
lose my pay. I was trying to be really kind, but I had 3 jobs when I was in college, and this is like I'm about to blow.
Yeah, I dropped out of college, but it certainly had nothing to do with me working at the time. I was partying too
Krista
much.
worked at TGI Fridays.
I did.
Delivered newspapers and was a stripper.
No, I was not.
Not a real stripper, but one of the pasty places.
I was a cocktail waitress. Get it straight, Jeff Dollar.
Hey, Josh, good morning. You're on the Burt Show. Hi.
Hey, I worked full-time through college and still had to take out $30,000 in loans. This girl needs to get over herself and get a freaking job.
Concur.
Here's Amanda. Hey, Amanda, good morning. You're on the Burt Show.
Hey, I want to know what college would let this moron in.
We don't need to get nasty.
Yeah, that's not calling names isn't going to help anything.
Shannon, good morning. You're on the Burt Show.
Good morning. I just wanted to tell her that she needs to, number one, she needs to get a job, and she also needs to look into other companies that offer student loans that defer it till after college.
There you
That's
go.
what I've had to do to take them out. There's plenty of companies out there that will loan you money without having to have credit, and you could defer them until after you graduate, and you even get a period for like 6 months before you even have to pay them back.
There you go. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Kim? She's talking
Yeah,
like.
I took those notes. Yep.
Okay.
You get-
That's the type of loan I had. And I literally, I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you, at the age of 36, just paid off my student loans.
Yeah, it's going to hurt for a while, but I mean, it's certainly worth it. You're going to have your education, right? You're so close right now.
I just a couple thoughts. One, I think you might have a case for getting some of your money back from that college.
What?
No, Jeff.
I mean,
So here's the thing.
like I don't think the junior year stuck.
The woman's going to call you back, and what are you going to ask her, Kim?
I'm going to ask her if she'll defer the loan until after I graduate, because if I'm able to focus on my studies, I'll do much better, and then I'll get a better job, and then I'll make more money, and I can pay the loan back faster. That's how I'm thinking.
Okay.
You could also sell your eggs to some unfortunate family.
There's blood, hairs, all sorts of things you can do.
Plasma.
I don't know. Maybe I'll tell my parents I'll be a stripper if they don't co-sign.
There's always that route.
There's always that. All right, Kim. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. When that loan officer calls back, I'm sure that there are plenty of different ways you can go with it. Good luck with that. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think it'll work out, but we'll see.
Good luck with that.
We are going to
Is it just me, or is she like, I still feel like she's kind of nonchalant, like this whole thing's going to work itself out.
Well, she's-
School's going to start here shortly.
Well, her payment's due tomorrow.
What an F.I. F.I.
What?
Such an FI.
Nice.
What an
We are going to
F.I.
talk to her again, right?
We have to.
Please.
Can you do it on another day? I'm not around.
please?
Sure. So you want to check in with her tomorrow for what? Just to see what the
No,
how the call went?
let's give her a couple days.
Okay.
Because her parents are obviously making her sweat it out, which I love them for.
Here is Carolyn. Good morning. You are on the Burt Show. Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
She's just entitled, and she needs to wake up. After college, it's the real world.
Right. Well,
You know?
sometimes college is the real world also. There's a lot of people that work while they're in college as well.
It's the Burt Show.
One of you guys, the millennial that even millennials hate, has called us in for an update here. Kristen, I can't remember where we are in this whole journey.
Okay, the last time we spoke to Kim, and if you haven't heard, Kim is the one whose grandparents bestowed her enough money to cover her entire college career. She blew through it a little too fast. She now has zero in the bank, but she has 1 year of college left. She needs $20,000 to finish her last year of college. So she, where we last left off, had gone to the bank to ask about a loan. Her parents are going to need to co-sign on this loan because she has no collateral. That's no surprise. Her parents will not give her an answer until she tells them how she plans to pay them back.
Right.
Because right now she's refusing to get a job. She wants to be a full-time student. She doesn't want to get a job. So now her mission was to go back to the bank to inquire about other loans, ones that could be deferred till after she graduates, and she can start paying it back then when she has a job.
Got it. All right, thank you. All right, I'm going to put her on hold because I'm going to say something kind of harsh.
Made my head spin, and I did not have enough coffee for that.
Really good job. I can tell, as a parent, I've been listening to this whole thing go down now for the last couple of weeks. I'd be appalled if this was my child. This is my biggest fear with my own kids. That's what I say about my own kids. I got two boys. One's 12, one is 8. And I'm looking into the future. And here's my goal is this. Get them out of the house being gentlemen and being capable. All you got to do. That's it. That's it. So if I had somebody on the phone like this and I was the parent and they had really no idea how to adjust to a situation, looking for handouts, no idea how to be capable at all, I'd be pissed. Fail. Parent fail for Bert. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
Hey, Bert.
yeah.
Maybe they can hear you on hold.
Oh, that's unfortunate. How are you today?
I'm good, actually.
Okay.
All right.
You have a good update for us?
I do.
All right. So the job was to go back to the bank, right, and find out the different kinds of loans that you might be able to handle, correct?
Yes. So, well, actually, my news is bittersweet, but I've turned a new chapter, I think.
Okay.
All right. You
so
have us
my
listening?
credit loan was approved.
It was.
Okay.
Yes, but they said I need a cosigner
Uh-huh.
because of my credit history and lack of collateral.
Understandable.
So then I had to go back to my parents, but they won't do it until I have a job.
Okay.
We covered that.
Right. Well, it's a job. They want me to get a job, and that at least can cover the minimum payment of the loan because of the way the loan is set up. Like it would be smaller payments over the next 12 months. Like there's nothing I can do about that. Like it would have to start immediately.
Okay.
So, and then after 12 months, it's a 5-year loan, and then so I have 4 years to pay it off, but they go up quite a bit.
So the loan payments start off really small, but after 12 months, they increase substantially.
Yeah.
Got it.
And so you kind of got what you wanted in terms of the deferred thing. Yeah. Okay.
So they're willing to...
I mean, it's not ideal, but I mean, it's better. Because I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Who needs school? I'm just going to whatever. And then I'm like, no, I want to finish my senior year. Like, I want to do that. And I want to see my friends. I want to be back there. So my parents are into it. But now I have to get a job where I'm going to school. So I called the school and I told them, because obviously I don't have the money yet, I told them, that I'm going to be late with my payment that was due. And they were cool. So I've done everything. And I told them kind of it was my fault. But so I dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's and all that stuff. But here's the deal. I have to find a job in the city where I go to school, like, yesterday. Mm-hmm. So I'm calling places, And because now I don't have a job history, you know, I feel like I'm back at square one, but I'm hustling to do this and to make this work. So I'm going to like coffee shops and like be like a cute hotel clerk or something like that. But once I find a job, my dad will co-sign.
Let's honor this.
I'm
that's
so
great.
proud of you, Kim.
I mean, last time we talked, a week ago when we talked to you, you were so against getting any kind of job that was beneath you. You're ready to just, if your parents didn't help you out, you weren't going to do it at all. So at least you're becoming capable and starting to bust butt a little bit.
Well, but I just want to say, I hope they realize, you know, like I get what they're doing is, I know they're trying to teach me a lesson and blah, 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 and character building, but, like, I hope they realize that this could have such a negative effect on my grades and as a person. That's what because I won't be focused on my studies. I have to work at least 15 hours a week, and I just...
At least how many hours a week?
She said 15.
15 hours a week, okay. So you...
at least.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this here is a lesson that sometimes, you know, life takes you in different directions where you're just going to have to work a little bit harder and accomplish two things at the same time. There are plenty of people that work their way through college and work way more than 15 hours a week.
And get respectable grades.
So it's certain, while it seems foreign to you because you've never had to do it before and you're freaking out about it because it seems so big, it is certainly doable.
Well, I guess I understand what you're saying, but I have to, like, it's going to be split focus for me, and it's hard enough as it is, but, you know, like I said, I hope they realize that this could be a really bad thing, but...
I hope they are learning a very valuable lesson.
Yeah.
I hope they are.
Well, what you might lack in a couple of GPA points, I think you're going to gain in responsibility and ownership of mistakes. I think you're learning an even more valuable lesson than you could in any of your classes.
You're learning how to adult.
Yes.
You're in Grown Up 101.
But I want to focus on some of the positive. Kim, you called your university, let them know that your payment was going to be late. You explained to them, and they're going to give you some allowance there. You got the right loan from the bank. You're going to get yourself a part-time job. You've already started calling and searching for jobs. I am proud of you.
Hey, do you think, Kim, if you got pregnant, your parents would still make you get a job, or would they...
Oh, my God. No, but I don't even know how to answer that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a job.
No.
So
You'll be fine. Okay, she's freaking out.
No.
These are all the lessons that we learned.
Kristen,
we have to see this to the end.
You really are invested.
I am so invested in this young woman.
You so badly want to take her under your wing.
I just... keep calling.
Hey, Kim, do you want Kristen to just send you money every week?
No, shut up.
Yes.
Why don't I take the money that Nina is giving me every month for my dad's Social Security and give it to her? Do you want to talk to her again?
Yes, I would love to talk to her again and make sure she has a job, and she's gonna finish this last year. And then you know what? I'm going to say this right now, right here, right now. You're going to get that job. You're going to finish that last year, your senior year of college, and I'm going to be sitting there in the stands to watch you graduate.
Oh, Lord.
I promise you that right here, right now.
How do you know what you're going to be doing 3 years from now?
Stacy, you're on the Burt Show. Hi.
Hi, this girl makes me so angry. I just turned 20 years old, and for the past 2 years I've been working 35 hours a week and going to school full time, and I don't get any handouts. Like, Kristen, where's my graduation party for, taking care of myself?
Agreed, Stacy. You get a graduation party. You get a graduation
Now you just
party.
Now you just put yourself in the same boat because you want a graduation party.
Kayla.
You feel entitled to a graduation party.
You're on the Burt Show, Kayla. Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
I work a full-time job, and I am in school full-time, and I'm probably younger than she is, so she's got to suck it up and just do it.
So this is her parents' fault for not making her work harder when she was younger. Now she's got to learn all these lessons as a 22-year-old.
She's going to do it.
The Burt Show.